Hello friends. Welcome to the YouTube channel of Sunrise IELTS Academy. We are here to help you prepare for your IELTS exam. And without further ado, let's look at your today's IELTS speaking test topic. Describe a city that you think is very interesting. You should say where it is, what it is famous for, how you knew this city, and explain why you think it is
In my opinion, each city has its own peculiarities that make it an intriguing place to live in. An interesting city is a subjective matter. It varies from person to person. For instance, a literature lover would love to live in New York as there are many famous bookstores and huge libraries in that city. It is a booklover's paradise. But I am not a voracious reader, so I won't like New York that much. My personal interest is in having a peaceful place where all the facilities such as better healthcare, world-class education, and good public transport systems are available. And this may sound weird, but I like public gardens very much. Although they are called public gardens, you are sure to find a quiet nook in that garden that gives you some kind of privacy that you need. My city Ahmedabad has a few public gardens, but they are not well maintained by the local authorities. You find them littered with plastic waste left behind by visitors, and there is no possibility of having some serene moments as the parks are often inhabited by stray dogs who keep on barking all the time. But not all the cities are like this. A few months ago, I came across a newspaper article on public gardens in Toronto. This struck my fancy. I never knew that Toronto has as many as 350 public gardens in it. It's a big number for a city of its size. I was quite amused to read about those gardens and various recreational activities people do there. One garden is completely devoted to music lovers. In the garden, they have placed various musical instruments such as guitars. Pianos are both acoustic and digital, drums, flutes at regular distances. Musicians can go there and play their favorite instruments to their heart's content. Another park is simply devoted to children's amusement. There are swings, slides, seesaws, and merry-go-rounds for kids. Good thing about this park is that no other activity is allowed here except children's playing. Adults can come here as guardians, but they can't disturb kids by doing any other activities. If I were to choose a city to live in, I would invariably choose Toronto just because of its public gardens. And it is also very interesting to know that there is zero crime rate in Toronto, and the government there is thinking about disbanding the reserved police force of Toronto. This is another intriguing feature of this lovely city. I hope someday I will be able to fulfill my dream to live in Toronto, known as the Garden City of Canada. In my opinion,